Yeah, hi there. These comments are for David, and now we have the big picture about your situation, right? So I am Michael, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons at the 7-step system to pass the TOEFL IBT. So, in your specific situation, you have a current TOEFL score of 68. So I think I talked to you a while back and I told you to take some kind of maybe a full-length IBT practice test. So anyway, so you do have some results. So your total is 68. You got 20 points in the reading, 23 points in the listening. You got 10 points in the speaking and 15 points in the writing for an overall score of 68. So your goal is 80. And your question is, you say, I did not have enough time in the writing section. I could not speak fluently in speaking section. Therefore, my principal preoccupations are these sections. As I mentioned in the previous message, I could study 2 hours per day during 8 months before presenting or taking the TOEFL test. Do you believe that is enough time? Yes, I believe that. I believe it's enough. Could you provide a personal study plan? I will do the pay at 3 months by Western Union, and I will send you the code of reception by email. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. We can do this. Okay, now I have some study guides at my online TOEFL course, but I don't want you to use one of those because your situation doesn't, my study guides don't fit exactly your situation. So first of all, David, once you join my online course, you will have complete access to over 700 vocabulary, pronunciation, grammar, listening, reading, writing, and speaking lessons, right? So you got everything. You got access to all of that. It's a lot of information, but what do you do? So if you want to focus primarily, I think, on the speaking and the writing, here is the study plan for you. Here are my recommendations. Now, there's 4 sections of the course that I think you want to focus on the most. Maybe 5. So let's say pronunciation. Then you want to do listening. You want to do reading. Then you want to do writing. And then speaking. Now, I already know you go, Michael, I don't want reading, I don't want listening, but follow me for a minute. Okay, first of all, in the pronunciation part of my course, you should take my first pre-test so I can diagnose any possible problems you're having with your pronunciation. So each day, you should schedule to do lessons in each of these areas. For example, pronunciation, then listening, then reading, then speaking, then writing. So first of all, do some pronunciation practice daily or weekly for sure. So set aside time to focus in each of these sections. Now, for the listening part of my course, here's my recommendation. I have 40 listening practice tests. What you want to do is listen to the lectures. You can answer the comprehension questions if you want, but that's not the most important thing for you. You listen to the lecture, you take down the main and the most important supporting points of those lectures, and then you practice speaking and writing about that information. So when you're writing about it, you should be writing 150 to 250 word summaries of the lectures. When you're speaking about the lectures, you should be speaking for about 60 seconds. I even recommend that you record your voice so you can listen to the recording after and you can critique any possible problems you're having with delivery, language use, and topic development. Similarly, as you're doing the reading section of my course, you should also read the passages, take down notes, and then practice speaking and writing about that information. Remember, our focus here is to help you with integrated speaking and integrated writing as you do the listening and the reading practice in my online course. See what I'm saying? Now, when you do the writing part of my course, it's easy. Just start completing independent and integrated writing practice tests. You can maybe take 2 a week. You can complete them, send them to me by email, and my teaching assistant will score your practice tests so you can start gaining feedback. In a similar manner, you can also start sending me speaking practice tests. I used to use a website called Voxipop, but it died. It doesn't work anymore. Let me check one more time. It shut down about a week ago and it has not gone online since. And it's still not coming online, so it looks like it's dead. Alright, so you kind of have the plan. So my advice to you is, for the 2 hours each day, that puts you at 14 hours a week, for the next 8 months, focus in the pronunciation, listening, reading, writing, and speaking parts of my course. And most importantly, make sure that you're sending me pronunciation, speaking, and writing practice tests so that I can start giving you feedback. And little by little, you will improve. Now, if I notice any problems with grammar or vocabulary, I might refer you to some of those lessons as well. But I think if you focus in these areas, this should get you going in the right direction and give you the practice that you need. Okay? And that's my study plan for you. So this study plan is designed to help you improve from 68 to 80 and to help you specifically make the most improvements in the speaking and the writing parts of the course or parts of the exam because you're lower in those areas.